Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this lesson, and today we're going to talk about taking a real life situation and using algebra to figure something out. And so really we're making an expression based on a real life scenario. So I got to tell you, I really love eBay. I get a lot of things from eBay, and I think it's really a neat way for people to sell and buy items from all over the world. Now, I am looking really forward to getting some golfing here soon. Hopefully the weather will give us an early spring. We'll be able to do some golfing. And, I do dream about going away to some warm place to be able to do that. So if I look at my golf here, just so happens here's a club that I'd be interested in. One of the neat things with eBay is if you buy more things from some people, sometimes you get a discount. And the discount that you get usually comes on the shipping. So this is an interesting club, but whenever you're buying something on eBay, you got to look at what the cost of the item is, but then you also have to look at, well, what's it going to cost me to get it here? So this place here, Dallas Golf, it does say on this screen that they have some discounts. So that's possible that there's some shipping discounts here. So I'm going to look at this. Yeah, sure enough, we've got some discounts. So it appears here that if I were to buy one item from this store, I have to pay $26.95 for my shipping. But if I buy another item, they're going to give me a deal. They're only going to charge me $5 for the next item. That sounds like a pretty interesting deal. So I know that I'm going to pay this $26.95 no matter what. But then each item after that is going to cost me $5. So let's take a look and see how we can use our algebra to solve that. So I'm going to start off by writing the things that I know. So I know that one item equals $26.95. And I know that each other item, so it's going to be the next items are going to be $5 each. So I know that what I'm going to have to spend is, depending on my items, I'm going to have to spend $5 times any number more than my 1. So I can put an n in there as my place value. But I also know that my shipping, I would have already had to have paid that $26.95 in order to have gotten that $5 cost. So no matter what, no matter how many items I buy, I'm going to have to spend that $26.95 no matter what. So here, let's just see. Let's say that I bought one extra item. So here my n is going to be how many extra items I bought. So in this case, I would say that I've got $5 times one item, and I still need to add that $26.95. Well, that's going to give me $5 plus $26.95, and that's going to give me $31.95 for shipping. Now, that's great, but that's just one item. The nice thing about having this equation now is that's not going to change no matter what I do for the number of items that I ship. So I'm going to change a couple of things here. So what I'm going to change is I'm not going to write 5.00 because I don't need to do that, because that's just 5. But I'm going to keep my expression at 5n plus 26.95. And now I'm going to say that, I needed a set of clubs. And I know that a set of clubs is going to mean that I need to get 8 more things shipped. So the great thing is with this expression, I can solve any number of things that I need to ship because I have that linear relationship. It doesn't change. So I'm going to substitute that 8 in for my n, because this tells me, well, what happens if I change that n into an 8? So anywhere I see that n, I just change it to an 8. Then I'm going to add $26.95. So let's see, 5 times 8, or 5 groups of 8, is going to give me 40 plus $26.95. So altogether, that's going to give me $66.95 for a shipping charge if I were to order 8 extra clubs after my first purchase. So that's creating an expression using a word problem. Don't forget that just like any other expression, we have our constant, or something that doesn't change. It's always there. And we also have our variable. And those variables, they're always attached to a number that can change. So in this case, it was the $5 for every single extra item that I could order. Hope this helps, and don't forget there's questions now for you to complete to go with this.